Well, it's time to head off out on another adventure. Taking a break from our Inazuma adventures to once again head out to an event. This time we're heading to Fontaine, though. With Klee, of course. Klee likes adventures. You ready to go, Klee? To the realm of Farakurt, Sumeru, presumably the entrance to the edge of the desert and the entrance to Fontaine. Here we go. Our first look. Desert's beautiful already. Can't wait to be there for real. That is a waterfall. Very Niagara Falls looking. Oh yeah, viewpoint. What the hell is that? Well, whatever the hell that is probably Sumeru spoilers, so I will inquire no further. Look at it, it's how the entire land is surrounded by ocean or by waterfall. The Source Water Nation. So we just head down then, I suppose. I guess so. Do we take a boat? We probably do. Man, that is a sheer cliff. Or we can swim from boat to boat at the very least. What are you guys, like rock turtles? Oh yeah, you kind of are. Wait. Oh no, yeah, you are a turtle. For a second there, I thought you were like a duck turtle, but no, that was just your shell. Oh, it's immune. We won't try to hurt you. Oh, it's almost even cooler from below. The sound of the falls, everything. Wave rider point, of course. That makes more sense. Look at that. And these very mechanical, industrial looking boats. Also very cool. Fontaine is the nation of innovation, after all. An Oceanoculus, a Hydroculus. Oh, we have these here still. Nice. There we go. Yeah, Hydroculus. It is a... I love these sorts of water-based cities. Another good example would be in the Maritime Harbor. What is it? Water 7 from One Piece. Hey guys. I love those kinds of cities. Oh yeah, mechanical construct. Member of the guards.
In this line of work, two things you need: sharp eyes and fast feet.
Of course. You know, your Your mustache is quite nice. I'm getting very, like, early 20th century vibes from you. With the uniform, the facial hair, everything. Hello, do you need any help? Tell me a bit about yourself. I'm a member of the guards and in charge of keeping Rome Maritime Harbor safe. Feel free to call for me if you encounter any trouble. I've got a good pair of eyes and a quick pair of legs, so any suspect who wishes to escape outside our borders will have to pass me first. Well, I'm sure they won't succeed. Just kidding. I exaggerate. Somewhat. Please come and go. People come and go all around this place. But most of the work is done by machines. Everything's pretty well organized. That's pretty cool. You're not worried about the machines, I don't know, rising up, overthrowing you guys or anything? Isn't that kind of what this event we're coming to is about? Oh yeah. I also have a fondness for clockwork machinery. It's so cool. Let's get back on our boat. The Hydra statue is... Where is it? Up there or down here? It must be way up there. The top. Well then.
I can't wait
Next
to give her
tour?
my gift.
What the?
One more story to add to my
Oh!
collection.
You are adorable. And you skip. Everalline? What are you? Oh my god, precious. You're like a little detective or constable or something. You got little wings?
Hello there. Hello there. The wind and waves are both placid today. That makes for less stories, but at least people will sail in safety.
What are you? Stories?
The harbor is not a place where the waters and ships cross paths, but also one where stories gather. Many tourists, merchants, and even lovers of books from the land of deserts and rainforests come here.
Oh, I wonder if Sing Show will ever show up.
Many people love chatting with me, because that would be the first time they've ever met a Melusine.
It is. What is a Melusine?
Thanks to everyone, I've also heard lots of stories from beyond these waters. It's great working here.
Oh. Absolutely precious. Where did my boat go? Oh, there it is.
La la la.
Sorry, Mitoboru. So we can't take this. It's not like an elevator up. Gotta take the stairs, huh? Another one. This one's a dare. Are you guys machines or what? Like animated stuffed animals?
Boy, the dog is quiet at home.
Baguette? Woof, woof. Wait, you're a dog? Oh. Why did I assume you were a deer? Whoever chose your outfit, pup, was a genius. In fact, it's a poodle, I think. Good doggy, good doggy. Woof, woof. What, you don't like the dog? Good girl, Baguette, good girl. Phew. What? What's the matter? Mind telling me about your dog? Ah, Baguette is an earnest girl who's dedicated to her work. I'm most fond of her. As you should be. All doggos deserve our love and admiration. She's got a truly keen sense of smell, and she can sniff out all manner of contraband and prohibited items. No human inspector can beat her in that regard, but Baguette is tireless at work, and just as tireless when it comes to tearing the house down. Ah. Oh, if only she could be this at peace at home. Sorry, buddy. What are you? Another security? I guess so. Lovely outfits. Oh, it is an elevator. Go to the Maritime Harbor, upper level, towards Fontaine. Fontaine is a very impressive technological land. Here's the door gonna be. Where do you think, Clee? Let's guess this way. To the north. Man, they're going way up. Can't even see up. Haha, good. I guess both ways. Oh, we're on top of the world, Clee. Desert is beautiful. What is the source of all this water, I wonder? There's Dragonspine way off in the distance.
Bomb, so heavy.
And that one might be the Jade Chamber. Nice. Emperor of Fire and Iron. West slopes of Mon Otomneki. I don't know how all the pronunciations are supposed to go, but is there like a rail? Am I getting that right? That is awesome. Poisson.
Eh? Did light just start flooding from the statue of the Seven just now?
Paimon, we've been through this song and dance before. That always happens.
It's so weird. Did anything like this ever happen before?
It's normal for a statue of the Seven to glow.
Alice, you didn't feel uncomfortable at all.
Huh? Water. The water is speaking to me. Wow, I feel like I'm using gills to breathe.
Good for you. First try growing a pair of gills and show Paimon. Humph. Seems like you're feeling pretty good. Paimon can't believe Paimon was actually worried about you for a moment there.
Oh, Paimon. It's okay. It's just the statue of the Seven, like always.
Well, after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because of all that hydro energy that was released.
I guess.
Paimon never heard that in Fontaine. If you can use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure.
I like the way you think, but it's a bit silly, Paimon, to consider being able to use elemental energy as the reason you can swim underwater. It's not a superpower. Anyone can do it, even you.
Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you.
It'll be lonely going underwater alone.
But being in the water is scary. What if Paimon accidentally gets swept up in a current and gets all turned around and dizzy?
Whatever you do, don't try to swim against the current. You won't win. Swim sideways to it. Perpendicular to the current.
she won't be able to fly away no matter what. Just like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt.
Oh, right, you're scared of the water. I always forget that about you, Paimon. Then I'll fish you out again.
Really? Then maybe Paimon could try going underwater with you. Humph! You better not go back on your word.
I promise to probably not go back on my word and rescue you. You are my favorite travel companion. And you know, I might get hungry on this trip. It's a long journey. Mysterious power that flows out from a statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Right. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend while moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. Not stamina, but what? Aquatic what? As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Wonderful. So drowning is impossible in Fontaine. Let's rise to the surface. Sierra. Baiji. I love these things. But we are on a mission here. More adorable doggos. Hi. Yeah, you're a good boy, aren't you? Is this the train station? Let's see, what do we got? Want to buy a gift for my girlfriend. She's not from Fontaine. Should I get her a clockwork transformer toy or maybe a magical box of tricks? Both sound kind of cool. Why not buy something like perfume or watches or anything like that? Those only have a single function. They're so boring. Check out this clockwork toy. It could turn into an aquabus. Totally rad. Unless it can turn into a shield to protect you, I recommend you buy some perfume instead. Welcome to the Aquabus. This station is the terminal station on the Clementine line. Maritime Harbor. Passengers destined for Maritime Harbor should disembark at the station. Due to force majeure, operations at the Callus line are suspended indefinitely. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. Hermosa. Adventurer, self-proclaimed. Oh, that's great. Man, your fashion is fantastic. Yeah, definitely early 20th century vibes.
These photos are all good. I guess I'll ask the editors to take their pick.
Are you a photographer?
I'm afraid not. I'm good at photography, yes, but I prefer the title adventurer.
I'm sure you do.
I take my cat on various adventures and take many photos that tell a story.
You know what? I'm sure the cat appreciates it.
I mean, who says pictures can't tell stories? Some of these get published in the newspapers, and some get used as illustrations for books. Each one of my books will definitely contain my cat. Makes them easy to identify, you know?
Well, I hope you enjoy your adventures. With your kitty cat? Aww. Tables de Fontaine. Yet to set sail. So, do I just get in? Oh, Hydroculus. Hello, Eval. Are you our captain on this little aquabus?
Hello there, dear passenger. Is there anything I can do for you?
So you are...
I'll introduce myself officially once we're underway. But guess there's no harm doing it now. I'm Aval. and I'm in charge of introducing the Clementine line. Are you curious about us Melusines, dear passenger?
Very.
I get it. They say that there aren't any Melusines anywhere else in Teyvat after all.
Not that I've seen. But you guys are absolutely precious.
Speaking of which, the secret we Melusines keep is...
Is? You're gonna say a secret?
Well, I don't know either. I've just heard that we're a very young race. We've only been around for something over 400 years.
Wow, really? You've only existed for 400 years? It's not long at all. For, a species to have existed. Did you come into being suddenly, or?
It was Monsieur Nouvelet who brought us from the cavern of Elinus to the court of Fontaine to live with everyone else. That's why I'm here, in this smart uniform, giving this explanation.
It is a very smart uniform. It's not like... Sorry. You're not like Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompas, are you? When does the Aquabus head out?
Oh, right. It's time to go already, isn't it?
I hope so. Oh, fast.
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus. This boat tour will take you to the magnificent court of Fontaine, the most important city in our nation.
Yay! I'm excited to see it.
Eva, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip. Even though I'm not as reliable as Elfan from the Navia line, I'll
Aww.
still do my very best. And if you're dissatisfied with anything, feel free to let me know right away.
You used to have that tour guide vibe.
Wait a sec. It's, please contact a staff member with your feedback after reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible.
Aw. I think you're doing great.
The destination of this trip will be the Court of Fontaine. If you'd like to learn more about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or upcoming sensational trials, please subscribe to the Steambird.
That was sponsored, wasn't it? These are really cool. Anything else? Come on. Ooh. Are there any chateaus here? Oh, is that Fontaine?
The Steambird runs lots of fantastic serialized novels, including the thriller Great Detective Herlock, which
Ooh, that sounds
recently
interesting.
reached its dramatic conclusion.
Sherlock.
Right
Herlock.
at the very end, Herlock faces off against the real mastermind, revealed to be the assistant.
Hey,
Miss
spoilers!
Dakota, in a duel at the old site of Lilia Cruces Ordo. I couldn't stop my feelers from shaking.
Spoilers! Ah,
Oh, did I spoil it for you?
yes?
Oops. Anyway, coming up ahead on your left-hand side is Mercy Village, the hometown of all Melusines, myself included. It's deep
Melusines.
below the ground, just over there.
Right over there? Oh, there's a bunch of Sealies there. Melusine Village. I would love to meet all your
We will now
compatriots.
pass through Poisson Tunnel. Now that I think about it, very few people tend to take this line.
Why?
Maybe it's because humans don't really like deserts.
Probably.
After all, the most popular route in and out of Fontaine is through Liyue's Tenue Vale. I've heard that in places with
Really?
lots of sand, even Clockwork Mecca will start to malfunction. I mean, no rational
So
person
we're gonna
would
be
try
able to
cross
enter
a vast, high,
through-
dry desert to get to Fontaine, right?
Through Liyue, eventually.
So sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you were irrational.
It's okay. Oh, wow. Man. haven't even got to Sumeru yet. I'm now excited for Fontaine too. Too much. Too much. Ava, what am I gonna do? Is that like a storm brewing or just mist? There it is.
Looking ahead on your right-hand side, you'll see Aranias, where the Opera Epiclese is located.
Oh, there's an opera?
Do you see that really tall structure? I
Yeah.
once asked Elfin, what's that big old thing? She said, no clue. What's the use of learning the meaning of things?
You were.
But anyway,
The way you
Elfin
talk is
a
adorable.
super amazing and super friendly Melazine. If you have a chance, you really should take the Navia line and listen to her tour.
Oh, I will.
Behind me is the destination of our tour, the magnificent court of Fontaine. Please take all of your personal belongings with you when you disembark.
Thank you, Aval. She really, whoever voices her really captures the awkward, unsure tour guide. I love it. You excited, Klee? The Navia line, you said? Navida?
Oh no, I almost forgot.
What?
Ahem. While aboard the Aquabus, please keep your head, hands, and other body parts, as well as your canes, swords, cameras, and other personal items inside the boat at all times.
A bit late for
The
that,
Aquabus
Aval.
operator bears no responsibility whatsoever for any injury or loss incurred as a result of disobeying the rules.
You can't wait till the end of the tour for that.
It's a bit late for the disclaimer.
It is.
Anyway, I'm happy you've had an incident-free journey today, and it was my pleasure to serve as your tour guide for this trip. Thank
was-
you!
Our pleasure to have you, Aval. You were absolutely precious. Welcome to Fontaine. So... Oh. See ya, Miss Aval. See you, dear passenger, and thanks. Hello, Grossley. Ah. Do I have to take the elevator? There's a lot of different Aquabus lines. Oh, there's a lot of floors too. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, they have the Navia line, the Clementine line, station main hall, and then of course this is the entrance. Fontaine. Ah.
Which is more valuable, unlimited mora or unlimited time?
I think time is more valuable. Oh, a world quest? More of the Melazines. Just hopping around. Hello. Actually, hold on. There we go. The Court of Fontaine. Impressive looking, impressively designed city. I would really actually like to, I guess I can give you these three already. Here you go. I would like to get a better look at the Hydro Archon. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get up high. So, looks like a lady with a staff of some sort. Okay. All right, so that's where we need to go. The Schultz workshop. I don't know if we need to do this world quest or any other world quests first. But we know where we do need to head. So we'll go there first. Take an unusual route. Ah, such a cool design city. I don't know what that is, but that's cool too. Ah, you, the guy who had this, event ready to go? This is so annoying. Yes, very annoying. Oh, you both work for the shop. Doesn't this just mean that Lady Farina will sit at the judge's table? I'm missing some context here. Exactly. Sit at the judge's table? What does that mean? Oh my, we have guests. Judging from your clothes, you must be Outlanders. Yes, in that case, it's quite expected that you might not understand our local lingo. Allow me to put it this way. Who should sit at the judge's table? It's not the lingo that's the problem necessarily. It's the, the justices should sit at the judge's table, I suppose. The justices, of course. And who is our Chief Justice? This is looking from side to side. Monsieur Neuvillette. Naturally. Neuvillette. Nouvier? Neuvillette. Oh my. Well then, why is our dear Hydro Archon sitting in Monsieur Neuvillette's chair? Monsieur? Wait, Hydro Archon? So is the Hydro Archon here in Fontaine? We can never be sure. Different Archons have different relationships with their nations. Come now, tell me, what would the poor people who are being judged think of that? If it were me, why, I would feel cheated. Our Hydro Archon knows nothing about being a judge. Damn. Very different relationship between Fontaine and the Hydro Archon than Inazuma and the Electro Archon. Well, it does seem like they wouldn't be getting what was advertised. Oh my god, the pups. Why are all the dogs here so dapper? Exactly. Trials will be not as advertised, precisely as you say. Huh. So does that mean Paimon thought it did? Or mean what Paimon thought it did? Wait just a second. Are you sure it's okay for you to make fun of your god like that? Oh, of course. Our Archon loves such jokes. I kind of want to meet this Archon. They sound like a blast. Why, if these words reached her ears, she would tie me to a stone and have me hurled into a deep lake, watching enthusiastically from the sidelines the entire time. And you would be okay with this? Dear guests, do not grieve yet, for our good Arbon is ever so flighty with his words that even a millstone could not sink him. I can't tell how much this is, you guys joking around. And our Archon would say, it is a miracle, such a romantic ending, while applauding most loudly. In fact, she might even shed a tear or two. I really need to meet her. and she may even bestow upon me a model of romantic Fontaine medal. But would you not drown? Would you be alive? Ah, yes, most romantic.
I was not sure what to say here.
In any case, let's get to business. Might I ask why you have come to our humble store? I got the sense that you had something for me to do. Speaking of which, Arbon, don't you think our two guests look like the famous adventurers the boss told us about previously? Man, our reputation really does precede us. That's the Steambird for you. Huh, quite so. One with hair like burnished gold, and the other like shining silver. Oh, right. The two of you must be Miss Alice and Miss Paimon.
You know us?
Paimon, everyone seems to know us. The boss was asking around at the Adventurers Guild about adventurers active in Fontaine, and ended up being told about the two of you. Word is that you're a pretty formidable team. That's surprising. I haven't actually made contact with the Fontaine's Adventurers Guild yet.
Well, Miss Alice, looks like we're getting more famous by the day.
'Tis all thanks to you, Miss Paimon.
Haven't you been growing a silver tongue lately? Alrighty then. For that, Paimon shall always share her fortune with you.
Why, thank you, Miss Paimon. Though I would have taken my share regardless. You wouldn't have been able to stop me.
Well then, what would your boss like from us?
Well, unfortunately, he's not in the store right now, so allow us to tell you in his stead. Just a few words, not to worry. To be brief, our boss would like your help collecting data for his champion duelist plan. Okay.
Champion duelist plan?
I mean, it's probably not about TCG dueling. It is a plan to use champion duelists as the main characters, the development centerpiece, and the focus of our advertising for a new line of clockwork toys. Ah, right. That's our business, by the way. Clockwork toys. Also, have the two of you heard of champion duelists? No, not at all. They are a special institution in Fontaine. If you commit any crime, as you face your trial, you may apply for a duel against a champion duelist. Huh. So, in other words, they have trial by combat in Fontaine. Interesting. Are these the mecha guards that we saw before? We gotta see this at some point. It's gonna happen at maybe in the Archon quest. Should you prove victorious, you can clear your name and defend your honor, and thus remove the need for a trial. However, defeating a champion duelist is no mean feat. Harder than selling toys, certainly. I imagine the Archon thoroughly enjoys these gladiatorial matches, these trials by combat. Harder than selling toys, certainly. Our boss believes this to be an excellent cultural institution of Fontaine. As such, toys of this kind may yet sell very well indeed. And if they do get popular outside the country, we can also win honor for our nation. Two birds with one stone, I say. Ah, I can see Lady Farina herself pinning medals to our chests. You guys really love medals, don't you? And Lady Farina was the boss of this little shop? Or is that the Archon?
Okay, so that's the situation, huh? But if you're making toy champion duelists, what do you need us adventurers for?
Well, can't develop anything without data. And the strength of the champion duelists is honed in all manner of perilous places. Getting data on them isn't easy. But when we heard that the more impressive adventurers would do similar things, we thought, why not get adventurers to help us instead? I can't fault your logic there, I guess.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. You're gonna use adventures to get the data you need for your line of toy champion duelists. Is that it?
That's false advertising. It's no different from Lady Farina sitting at the judge's table. Well, now, it's not quite that serious. It's more like replacing a maritime flower with a mallow tree. Or, you know, a wooden pillar with a stone one. Uh-huh. That'd be an interesting little prank there, I guess.
Gah, doesn't all this mean more or less the same thing? That's what all you two were talking about from the start, you know. And we heard it all.
Paimon is not amused. Oh, that. We were talking about le pote horlogerie? The watchmaker next door. They're way worse than we are, trust me. I won't take your word for it. I'll meet them at some point. Le pote. They call themselves a watchmaker, but they make toys on the sly. Now that's just completely absurd, isn't it? For shame. Indeed, terribly so. Perhaps you should make watches on the sly.
A watchmaker that sells toys?
Exactly. Is that not reprehensible? Come, tell me, what do you like most in this world? Well, for Paimon, that's obviously treasure or food. Which it is really tough to say.
What Paimon likes most? Well, it's her best buddy Alice, of course.
I appreciate it, Paimon, but we both know that even your friendship with the Traveler, there's probably a high enough food or treasure price you'd be willing to receive. In that case, though, that would limit your long-term treasure and food potential, I guess. So it would have to be a pretty steep offer. In that case, if there was an Alice puppet store somewhere that you traveled from afar to see, only to find that it did not sell Alice puppets at all, but instead stocked nothing but a ton of Arbonne puppets. Ugh. That would be awful. Or what if they promised me little Paimon plushies, but then they sold, I don't know, rocks. Pet rocks. That'd be a tragedy. Would you not be angered at this betrayal of your expectations? Would you not cry and scream? Would you not send the boss of your store flying with a single punch for denying you the purchase of your dear companion? Yeah. I think we would. Why, I'd be furious. I'd punch the store owner straight into a cell in the fortress of Meropide. Seriously, who'd buy Arbonne puppets anyway? Poor man, just throwing him under the bus. Now, if they were Albert puppets.
Well, now that you say so, it would be kinda annoying. What do we do, Alice? It would be terrible if puppets of you were to go out of stock.
Paimon, it's a red herring. Don't get distracted. Selling you a bridge here, you know.
Huh, and they almost got Paimon there too.
If it wasn't for that meddling traveler. Oh, come now. We were just making analogies. And you know what they say. There's no such thing as a perfect analogy. And, well, the things we described do happen. After all, you will not find barrel conches and conch mandolines, will you? I don't know. I have no idea. Precisely. And such things will only increase in frequency till a day comes when watchmakers stop making watches altogether. But we shall not forgive them, oh no, unless they change their name to Le Pote Toy Makers. And there you both go again. You are very wordy bastards, aren't you?
You two really love spouting nonsense, don't you? The more you talk, the further off topic we get. So let's just have it now. What do you need us to do?
Well, actually, we do have one request to make before that. Could you two go to Le Porte next door and do a little investigation there? Watchmaking is their main trade. But their latest toys have become so popular, they're stealing our customers. We heard that the store owner gains inspiration for those toys in Mondstadt. Oh, neat. And we're curious about what they might be. So we're gonna be like the great detective Herlock. For all you know, it might be some alchemy-powered toy that gives off a scent 4 times as sweet as Sensetia's. Well, what about Sucrose's super special sweet Sensetias? I doubt they could give off a scent 4 times sweeter than those. Which they use to ensnare people. Well, I've heard that there's an alchemist in Mondstadt who can do that anyway. I mean, I guess Sucrose.
A quadruple sweetness Sensetia? Wouldn't that be?
Sucrose, yeah. Which is fitting that she would make something so sweet, considering her name. As such, could you please help us check it out, dear guests? Our boss is quite concerned about this matter. Only if you promise to introduce me to, the Archon. She sounds so interesting. And why don't you go yourselves? Oh, come on now, dear guest. We have reputations to maintain as business people. We can't just walk over there willy-nilly. Of course. Exactly. Can't be accused of corporate espionage. It's for the sake of our reputation, and it's one's reputation. It is one's reputation, not one's all. For my part, I must go tell our boss of your arrival. So please, lend us your aid in this matter.
To be honest, Alice, Paimon's pretty curious. What would toys that take inspiration from Mondstadt look like? Would they really have something to do with alchemy? Let's just go have a look, shall we?
I suppose we can. Oh, thank you so much. In that case, we shall wait for news from you here. Man, you guys went on and on. You really do love your words. Trudaine? Man, I do love their fashion, though.
Oh, wait.
Julia Boutique. For tailoring services, please make a reservation in advance.
In fact,
Of course.
I've already put in my order.
I
They
should...
really are a cut above.
I need to... There we go. The latest fashion of Fontaine.
The weather's so nice today.
Wait, wasn't this...
Would you like to take a stroll with me?
Wasn't this outfit based on one of the Great Detective Herlock stories? Or was it a different detective story? I think it was a mystery novel of some type. Seriously, these dogs are so dapper. Like, wow. I feel like they're looking down their nose at me. It even has a cane! Oh my god! I'm guessing these 2 dogs are richer than me.
They really are a cut above.
So elegant. And their movements. Oh, cool. What happens if we... Can't. Probably for the best. I don't want to have to fight a duel yet. Where are we going? Ah, next door. Though, honestly, should we call it here? No, not quite yet. House of Curios.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Hello, Ophelia.
Yep, you're right.
I'm gonna need this in the future. There we go. Oh, a champion duelist. You look like a sort of like a
There'll be
musketeer.
an extra fee for that.
I'll think about it.
Or better yet, one of the mouseketeers. Oh, Catherine. Do you have a quest?
None of them believed me.
No, you don't.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Hello. We meet again, Catherine.
Hello there. The pleasure is mine. I am Catherine, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild.
Yes, we know this.
May my services be of help to you, and may your journey in Fontaine be a memorable one.
Thank you, Catherine. Full on sewer. Ton of people here. Yeah, I guess the toys are popular. Oh, you have a crafting bench. Paimon. Oh, that's a nice little water wheel kind of thing.
None of them believed me.
Kids excited.
Can we play bingo?
All right, Charon.
Hello, dear customers. I'm Caron, the owner of the shop. What can I do for you?
Where's that kid going?
Hey there, boss. We'd heard you've come up with an awesome toy, so we'd like to know more about it.
They even have registers. Of course you can. Still, my elder brother sent you here to seek out information, didn't he? Or didn't he? I don't know, was your brother named Arbon or the other one?
Yeah? Your brother? Wait, actually, how did you know what we were here for?
I mean, didn't we just tell him we're here for the toy? Oh, I just saw you walking out from the Clockwork Workshop. That's all. My brother owns that shop, and I know him and what he'd do. This is right up his alley. Ah, I see. I guess it is kind of right in sight.
Exposed before we could even get started.
We just aren't very good detectives, Paimon. I'm just running back and forth.
Ugh, we should have prepped more before coming over. How were we supposed to know that you're brothers? Ugh, now this isn't just a matter of corporate competition, is it? It's brother against brother.
Paimon, mind your language, please. Wait, what language?
Sorry, boss. Paimon's brain gears got stuck there for a minute.
Paimon's brain gears. That's a fun image. Yeah, they really should have told us that, though, before sending us here, so we could properly prepare. Don't worry. Even the best-made toys have components that will get stuck at some point. It's the same with people. Paimon's components get stuck often. You need to take good care of them. Besides, I don't think you're wrong about how my brother sees our relationship. Regardless, I won't take up more of your time than needed. Let me talk about these toys instead. Oh, so you're not opposed to telling us? You don't mind the espionage? Your clocks are beautiful, by the way.
You sure this is okay? We're supposed to be secretly gathering intel.
Such interesting things you say, dear customers. Our store's real bread and butter is clocks, which we make using techniques handed down from generation to generation. Toys are just my personal hobby. They bring happiness to people, so if I let more people know about them, is that not the same as spreading happiness? You got a point. Oh, hey, was that disc there before?
That's such a nice way of thinking about things.
It is. The other ones were too obsessed with medals. You know, their reputation. My brother would probably say that this line of thinking is too unadventurous. But that aside, why don't you have a look at that toy? I hope you'll like it. Yeah, I heard you've got your inspiration from Mondstadt. Indeed. I liked the place since I was little, and when I went there recently, it was indeed a rewarding experience for me. I incorporated the story of an adventurer I met in there into the toy. But don't set your expectations too high, alright? In the end, it's just a simple clockwork device. Hey, it's still cool. It would also make a good desk ornament. An adventurer? So it's not a product of alchemy then? An alchemical toy? That sounds interesting. But this adventurer made quite the impression. If there's time, I'll tell you his story. Sure. Kinda curious who it is. Would you like to try the toy out now? There's nothing quite like experiencing it for yourself. I mean, if you insist. I don't mind trying.
We'd love to, but we're still waiting for our reply on the other end. You should get there first, Alice, and then come right back. Paimon really wants to try this adventurer toy right away.
I guess. I don't see why it'd be more efficient to do the toy now, Paimon, before heading back. All right then. Remember, you are always welcome here. And you are so nice, Charon. Coron. All right. There's the boss, the brother. Well, we will talk to them next time. Man, I kind of really want to explore Fontaine too. Well, we can do that anytime. This one has a time limit. Those little clockwork birds are quite cute. Kind of want to see them working.